Hi. I've been wanting to make this video for a while, but I keep getting caught up in trying to create the perfect script or the perfect narrative or whatever, but I don't think that's going to happen because this is just too emotional to talk about. And what I want to talk about is Iran, so I'm just going to talk and hope that some of it makes sense. So I want to talk about Iran, which is my father's home country. Half of my family lives there. It's where half my DNA is from. Half my roots are from Iran, and what is happening right now over there is a genocide. I know that over here we get blips and blurbs about it on the news. We might hear a fact of, several thousand being killed. The number is actually going to end up being more in the tens of thousands of people. To put this into perspective, one of my aunts relayed to me that the air to her smelled of blood and gunpowder. When I was at her house, the air to me there smelled like orange blossoms and the mountains. The way that they are handling the dead in Iran, and this is going to be kind of graphic, but I think it's important that people understand what they're doing. They're putting them in body bags, and then family members or loved ones have to go and search for one body bag after another body bag to find their loved ones, and then they have to pay a fine to retrieve the body and bring it back. And in some instances, body bags were moving, indicating that the person inside of the body bag was not actually dead. When that was brought to the guards' attention, the people were told to shut up, or they would be the next ones put in body bags. They are executing physicians who have helped those protesters. Now, I know that here in the United States, we have a lot going on, but I want to think about, Alex Preddy, Renee Good, what's happening there. Now, imagine that is happening by the tens of thousands of people across the country. These protests are not relegated to the large cities. They're not only happening in Tehran, they are happening across the country. They are indiscriminately shooting people. These people are throwing stones. They're getting hit back with AK-47s. And then what they're doing to the bodies is just absolutely abhorrent. And the fact that nobody's talking about this just blows my mind. So for my liberal friends specifically, where are you? This is a human rights issue. We are talking about women's rights, LGBTQ plus rights. Nobody's saying anything. And if they are saying something, you guys are feeding into this propaganda bullshit that it's the Mossad or the CIA or that the Iranians of their own volition couldn't create this own uprising. These people have been literally dying for their freedom for over 45 fucking years. So of course they want change. And when you go around and you say things like leave Iran alone or Iran doesn't want regime change, you have no idea what you're talking about. When you go around holding up pictures of Ayatollah Khamenei and you're saying that he deserves freedom, you don't know what you're talking about. Do your homework. And there's this weird cognitive dissonance that's happening when I hear people on the right who are actually saying the right things. Now, ultimately, it is up for the Iranian people to decide what their government looks like. But what's happening right now, the true genocide, the fact that the air smells of blood, that there are people walking around with tons of different people's blood on their body, that in operating rooms they had to put towels down under the floor, under the doors so that the blood wouldn't get out into the hallways. This is a genocide and nobody is talking about it. My dad died 3.5 years ago. I have not been able to go over and mourn his death with my family. It's something totally normal. This is my entire life. My entire life has been, you can't go to Iran right now. It's not safe. You can't go to Iran. Wait one more year. Then the next year, it's the same thing. Wait one more year. Then the next year, it's the same thing. These people have been dying, fighting for freedom my entire life, their entire lives. Many of them don't even know what a life was like before the revolution. So to sit there and say that they don't want a regime change is a complete slap in the face, and it goes against everything that liberals say they stand for. Now, I don't think I will ever be a Republican. I don't fundamentally ideologically identify with them. But I'm going to need for you all to do your homework. Please help us spread this message. Please let your friends know what's happening in Iran. Please help the world know that this is a genocide and something needs to be done. Thank you.